What's a fucked up thing that your ex did to you? I'll go first. Literally.
Cut my arm off.
What's a fucked up thing that your ex did to you?
Ooh, this one messed me up at a level that there's no coming back from it. The damage is done. And if he watches this video, hi, you know what I'm about to say is 100% true. So in one of my court battles with my baby daddy, he had the audacity to tell the judge that I was making up that my son had autism so I can get supplemental income, SSI. During our trial, yes, trial, he took me to trial. He hired a counselor who specialized in behavioral issues with children with special needs. And when you have kids with ADHD and autism, parents can struggle with that. So I agree. There's going to be a part 2 because this is too long to fit in this video.
What's a fucked up thing your ex did to you and you forgave them for it? I'll go first. Left me for someone else.
What's a fucked up thing that your ex did to you? I'll go first. Literally.
Fucked up thing my ex did to me? Well, it was while we were still dating. He cheated on me several times. With, you won't guess it, a classmate I thought was a friend. Never mind. Clearly not. Don't trust men. Don't think I ever will again.
What's a fucked up thing that your ex did to you? I'll go first. Literally.
Oh, there's so many to name, but I guess I'll name the most fucked up thing he's ever done to me, and that is alienating me from my kids while letting another one play mommy to my kids. He lied to my children for the last 7 years and let them go to bed every night thinking that I, their loving mother, had abandoned them when he has actually alienated me from them. He did a fraudulent adoption, letting the stepmother adopt my children. However, that was dismissed. However, for the short period that this adoption had went through, they had went and changed my daughter's last name because only my name was on her birth certificate because her father wasn't there when she was born. And they put the stepmother on there and took my name off. He violated the fuck out of me.
What's a fucked up thing that your ex did to you?
So we were in high school and he was in marching band. And he invited me to this huge competition that they have every year against this big school, like a few hours away. And he never invites me to anything like this. So I was like, okay, I'll go. I ended up riding over with his parents and he ended up riding on the band bus because he had to be there a few hours ahead of time. So we got to the competition. He was acting kind of funny, standoffish. I was like, okay, whatever, whatever. So at the end, he didn't want to ride home with us. He wanted to ride on the band bus. And I was like, I thought that was kind of funny, but I was like, whatever. You've been acting funny all night. So I ended up finding out that he was making out with another girl on the back of the band bus. And all my friends knew. And nobody told me. And then he broke up with me and told everybody I was crazy.
What's the fucked up thing that your ex has done to you? I actually have 2, but this is the first one, so I'm gonna start with it. So I was in high school, about 16. I had a boyfriend, and I was battling really bad with depression, anxiety, etc. And he told me that I needed to shut up and that I needed to stop complaining to him about my depression and all this and that he couldn't handle it, that if I didn't stop, that he stopped being with me. So then he ended up befriending this girl in school. She's supposed to be the school hoe. And I'm like, why are you friends with her? He's like, oh, we're not really friends. I'm just helping her with her anxiety, her depression. She's suicidal. I'm being there for her. But you couldn't be there for me. And I'm telling him, why are you there for her? He's like, oh, because I'm being her friend. We've been friends for a while. But you couldn't be there for me, though, and we're dating.
What's a fucked up thing that your ex did to you?
Sorry, I look so tired. I just woke up. But I have many of these I could tell. I guess we could start off with the first one. The first female I ever dated was long distance, and she had pretended to be a boy for several months of our relationship and had me completely fooled. And then instead of like just breaking it off or telling me the truth, they decided to try to lie to me and tell me that they were dying. So, yeah. Fun stuff.